Johnny, back at it. We're here with Deal of the Week, and
Yep.
I think we just got to put out a disclaimer. We do like to have a little fun with some of the things we show on the regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday episode. This is for real. Like these are things that we identify as deals, and we look through a lot of different options. And you're constantly looking through the MLS. I'm looking at stuff, and this is one option that you usually pick out throughout the week that you're like, man, this is a deal. We got to share it. Someone could benefit from this. So that's the intention behind Deal of the Week here. And we do track it on the back end. We got a nice spreadsheet of all the deals that we've put out and then how quickly they've sold, what they've sold for. So maybe next week we need to go through that and kind of show people proof in the pudding for what the deals are. And we don't hit on all of them. Some
I'll
of
tell
them,
you what,
some of them are
Danny,
still out there from 6 months ago that no one jumps on.
there it is. And so what does that say, right? Still opportunity there.
Yes.
But also we're not soothsayers, right? We don't have a magic ball. We just have our
Yeah.
interpretation. And yeah, what was a deal 6 months ago maybe is not necessarily a deal in this market as well, full disclosure. Right. We're
Not so
just
much of a deal.
interpreting the market. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So I was
Roger
wrestling.
Federer said he lost 49% of his points, and he's still one of the greatest tennis players of all time. So
I
I think
love
if
that.
we don't hit on all of them, not all of them are a deal. And ultimately, it's a
No.
dance. It's ultimately a dance if you choose to move forward on one of the deals.
I was wrestling with this one, dude, because full disclosure, I was in Napili Villas yesterday. I was in a friend of mine, and he just knows so many different realtors. Anyway, I was asking him, dude, how come you didn't give it to this guy instead of this guy? Anyway, but I'm just going to say it. Napili Villas 26-3. I got one heck of a motivated seller. He paid cash for this back, I don't know, a few years ago, dumped 90,000 into a beautiful remodel,
It's
has a
stunning.
Scotia. It is. Scotia View has the three AC units. It does back to the fire department, so one of the windows, the back bedroom, has a view of that. So just full disclosure there, not an issue for the owner. But that said, that's a deal in my book
Honorable
too.
mention. Honorable
That's right.
mention. You'll see it
But
in the notes
today,
below. Honorable
today,
mention.
this one, I'm amazed that nobody's even sniffing at it yet. Now, there could be things going on behind the scenes, right? It could go pending today, but as of today, is still active.
It probably will go
Um,
pending today because that's usually what happens when we announce something on here, Johnny. It moves quick.
there you go. So just want to make a statement, right? We had clients, Danny, and they made mention to you when we closed. We finally made money on a real estate investment,
First time in their
right?
life they made money on a real estate deal. They had lost in every other market in their
That's right.
life,
That's right.
and they came out big on this one. They bought it for 375. They sold it for 722.
Yep. So that was the crazy COVID market. That's what it brought. This particular beauty, however, is in a superior location for this particular complex.
Absolutely.
And I will remind you guys that location within the complex highly affects the price. So Haleonaloa, here we're looking at it. So you've got the side ones there, and that's where we sold our subject, was that one that ran along the side there. So
We
you
were
get kind of a
here
side view.
with a ground
And
view.
the units were kind of sided. You know what I mean? They had kind of a
Yeah,
funky flow to them.
absolutely.
Also just want to point out that really technically those ones, you see that building that's direct ocean front there, those almost seem like they're kind of buried, almost the way that it's
Yes.
set up. But those, I believe, house two bedrooms. Those would technically be your trophy units. But that back building there, believe it or not, that's what would be considered more or less your direct ocean view. And that is where our subject is today. So Haleonaloa is apartment zoned. However, it is on exhibit 2. Danny and I scratch our heads, but we'll take it. We're going to need these opportunities. And this is our guy right here. 8 days in, they have dropped from 695 to 495. This is the
Wow.
behavior we look for. This is somebody that said, all right, we'll try this. I'm not getting any phone calls. Okay, we really need to sell. We can't handle those 13, 12 maintenance fees. Dunzo, 495. So square footage, 566. I'd say slightly above average for a one bedroom, within the range though. Um,
Within the range.
Carpet. Um, that's the bedroom. So is it shoji style? Right,
Yeah,
the
there's like
shoji
a
style doors. Yeah, pocket
accordion kind of
door
door.
that
Yeah.
goes in there, so that you can enjoy your direct ocean view as well. Basically, a shoebox in terms of shape.
Yeah. It's a bit dated.
kitchen, kitchen and a closet. That dated. Look at that range, dude. That is from 1970, but highly taken care of. So's the microwave.
Yeah, this thing's been around for a while.
This is grandma's house.
Yeah.
But
But
grandma
look at those
takes care and
views.
she cleans, she cleans, she cleans.
Nice lanai, pretty
Yep,
spacious.
yep. So you come in here, maybe you generate some income and save it before you do a remodel, but I'd say full remodel on that guy. I mean, dude, you could spend 100 grand on right, depending on your finishes.
60 to 100, depending on your
So
finishes, most likely.
that's it. So definitely a location play, definitely a motivated seller play. Cash, I'd write that offer at 450. I'd write it whatever you told me if you have cash and we can do it quickly just to start the conversation. I wouldn't write it at any in the threes though. That doesn't get that pisses people off. They don't usually respond.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But
And then they don't want to negotiate with you. So that's the fragile dance we do when we negotiate.
people are easily sensitive and
Yes,
hurt by low offers in Hawaii.
they can be.
So a
They
little
certainly
access
can
down
be.
to the water
Yep.
down there, a little snorkel action, lots of turtles down there. And you do have this
Holly means house.
sun deck that's really
Yep, up on
nice.
top there. So meaning Hale means house, Ono means delicious. I can't remember what Loa means, but something.
Delicious house. Hopefully it is when you're cooking.
Come and get it. Come and get it, gang. That's the
That
deal of the
is
week.
the deal of the week. 495, one bedroom in on
Yep.
exhibit 2, rentability most likely preserved into the future.
Yep.
200,000 less than they were selling for a couple years ago.
That's it, gang. Right there for a better located unit.
Much better location. So
Boom.
that's every Thursday we drop the deal of the week for new subs, new subscribers. Come check it out. If you have questions, comments, drop it below or reach out to us directly. Till next time.